everyone. I welcome you all to the Enlightening Chemistry. Today we are going to start our chapter number 3rd of 10th standard, that is metals and non-metals. Guys, see, as you all know that substances around us are made up of many different kind of materials. है ना, हमारे आसपास जितने भी सब्सटेंसेस हैं वो अलग अलग काइंड के मटेरियल से बने होते हैं. On a broad way, I can say that materials can be classified into two categories. First one is metal and another one is non-metal. Now the question arises, what are those materials which are termed as metals and what are those which are termed as non-metals? मतलब हम किस मेटल को, किस मटेरियल को मेटल बोलें और किसको non-metal बोलें. देखो अभी तक 118 अप्रोक्स 118 एलिमेंट की डिस्कवरी हो चुकी है, जिसमें से 92 आर फाउंड इन नेचर. ओके, from 118 elements 92 is found in nature, while remaining are prepared in laboratories. They may be radioactive metals or anything else. अब इन 92 के अंदर से भी, मतलब इनमें से भी अराउंड 70 मेटल्स हैं. Okay, and remaining are non-metal. Approx 90, 18 are non-metal. Okay, ये तो एक मतलब जनरल डाटा है, बट ये फ्लक्चुएट करता रहता है. मीन्स इससे ज्यादा एलिमेंट भी हो सकते हैं, बट जितना मेरी नॉलेज में दैट इज 118. ओके, अब आती है क्लासिफिकेशन की बात कि जो हमने देखे है कि हमने जो मटेरियल को क्लासिफाई करना है मेटल्स एंड नॉन मेटल्स, तो क्या हम बेसिस लें जिससे हम उनको क्लासिफाई कर पाए. तो हम जो मटेरियल है उसको मेटल और नॉन मेटल में क्लासिफाई करेंगे ऑन बेसिस ऑफ देयर फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज एंड देयर केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज. In this video you are going to learn about physical properties of metals and non-metals. If you are new at the channel, then please subscribe the channel, share to your friends and siblings so that they can also get benefit from the channel. Now starting the physical properties of metal and non-metals. Okay, now firstly we are taking about physical appearance. How metal look when we see it from our eyes and how the non-metal look. So guys, metals are basically solid in nature. Metals are solid. I think I should make a table for metals and this one for non-metal. Okay, metals are hard in nature and they are solid in nature. Metals are basically solid except your potassium, sodium and lithium. These are soft metals so that they can easily be cut with the help of a knife. So metals are generally solid except sodium, potassium and lithium. Okay, while the non-metals are generally gases in nature. They are gaseous in their physical state. Okay, except bromine. Except bromine, which is a liquid. While some non-metals are also solid in their physical state. Okay, so it was about their physical state that all metals are solid and non-metals are gaseous in nature. Now coming to their nature, means the metals are very hard and rigid in nature. So that is they can't be compressed easily by applying force. Okay, so metals are hard and rigid. Okay, while non-metals are very soft in nature, with some exceptions. Okay, so except graphite and diamond, which are basically allotropes of carbon, but they are very hard in nature. Okay, so we have learned about their physical state and their nature. They are solid and hard and rigid, while non-metals are gaseous and generally they are soft in nature. Now coming on to the next physical properties of metals and non-metals, that is lustriousness. लस्ट्रियस का मतलब मीनिंग होता है कि कोई भी ऐसा सरफेस या ऐसा सब्सटेंस जो शाइन करे. तो मेटल्स बेसिकली लस्ट्रियस होते हैं नेचर के अंदर, वाइल जो नॉन मेटल्स है वो नॉन लस्ट्रियस है नेचर के अंदर. सो मेटल्स आर लस्ट्रियस इन नेचर वाइल नॉन मेटल्स आर नॉन लस्ट्रियस इन नेचर एक्सेप्ट, इधर भी कुछ एक्सेप्शन है, except your iodine and graphite. They have shiny surface. They have a shiny surface. नॉन मेटल होने के बावजूद भी इनकी शाइनी सरफेस है और ये लस्ट्रस है नेचर के अंदर. ओके, नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी दैट इज मैलिबिलिटी. Malleability means the tendency of a substance to be flattened into thin sheets. ऐसी प्रॉपर्टी किसी भी सब्सटेंस की जिससे वो थिन शीट में फ्लैट किया जा सके उसको हम बोलते हैं मैलिबिलिटी. तो जो मेटल्स हैं बेसिकली दे आर मैलेबल इन नेचर, मींस दे कैन बी फ्लैटेंड डाउन इनटू थिन शीट्स. its best example is aluminium. Aluminium have a large tendency of malleability so that it can be deformed into thin sheets. That is why aluminium is used in making food wrappers. Okay, while non-metals are generally non-malleable in nature but they have brittleness. Non-malleable means they have brittleness. They are brittle in nature. Brittle means आप एक बॉक्स मतलब ब्लॉक लो नॉन मेटल का, फॉर एग्जांपल आपने कार्बन का कोल ले लिया एंड यू आर ट्राइंग टू डिफॉर्म इनटू अ थिन शीट एंड यू आर continuously hammering on the block. After some time you will see that block had totally broken. Block is totally broken without being deformed into thin sheets. Means non-metals are generally non-malleable in nature and they have high brittleness. Okay, now moving on to next property that is ductility. Ductility means tendency of a substance to get deformed, to get drawn into thin wires. किसी भी सब्सटेंस की ऐसी प्रॉपर्टी जिससे कि वो थिन वायर्स के अंदर डिफॉर्म किया जा सके तो उसे हम बोलेंगे कि उस सब्सटेंस में प्रॉपर्टी है डक्टिलिटी. While here metals are highly ductile in nature. Its good examples are gold, silver, copper. These are highly ductile metals. That is why they are used in making jewelry. Okay, और गोल्ड की प्रॉपर्टी इतनी ज्यादा डक्टिलिटी की है कि आप सिर्फ 1 ग्राम गोल्ड से 2 किलोमीटर तक लंबी एक वायर को बनाया जा सकता है. मीन्स फ्रॉम 1 ग्राम ऑफ गोल्ड वी कैन ड्रॉ अ वायर ऑफ 2 किलोमीटर. सो इट मीन्स इट हैव वेरी हाई डक्टिलिटी while non-metals are non-ductile. In nature. Now moving on to next property that is conductance of heat and electricity. As we all know, conductors are those substances which have tendency which allow the electricity and heat to pass through them. These substances are termed as conductors. While insulators are those substances which doesn't allow heat and electricity to pass through them. Now, metals are basically good conductor of heat and electricity. That is why many utensils that we use in our kitchen for cooking like cookers and some another bowls that are used for cooking are very good conductor of heat and electricity. Good conductor of heat and electricity. Okay, while non-metals are not very good conductor of heat and electricity. They are bad conductor of heat and electricity except graphite. Graphite is a non-metal. Instead of it, it is a good conductor of heat and electricity. This is just because of structure of graphite. Okay, graphite have hexagonal pattern structure, or due to which its one electron of the carbon atom used in formation of graphite remain unbonded, and which help in conductance of electricity and heat. So they are bad conductor of heat and electricity except your graphite. Okay. Now moving on to next property is sonorous. Sonorous means those substances are termed as sonorous if on striking by some another hard substance they produce sound, they produce a tone, they produce a ring. Metals are generally sonorous in nature while non-metals are non-sonorous in nature. Okay, they are sonorous. Non-sonorous. A metal like iron is also a metal, and it have very good property of sonorousness. That is why it is used in making bells in your schools. Okay, while non-metals are non-sonorous in nature. Okay, now moving to almost the last property, physical properties of metals and non-metals. That is melting and boiling point. Metals generally have high melting and boiling point because they are very hard and rigid in the structure, while non-metals have low melting and boiling point because they are very soft in nature. Okay, so metals have low melting and boiling point. MP is your melting point and BP is your boiling point, while metals have high melting and boiling point. I hope the physical properties of metals and non-metals is clear to you. If you like the video, then please like, share and subscribe your channel. Then don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get instant notification for the every video uploaded on this channel. If you have any doubt, then you can comment me in the comment box. Thank you for watching the video. We will see you soon in the next video where we further proceed the chapter.